got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern live stream for your weekly and daily Bitcoin candle close. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. $28,000 Bitcoin this past week. Got a new weekly candle here. Get some hype. Get some hype in the chat. We got some people just joining us here, so before I get into some TA real quick, want to make you guys all aware of our 3 commas listing here on the marketplace. If you guys go to the quick start bots area, you guys will be able to see Swing Trade Pros scalpers and the percentages happening in real time right now. If you guys go right to the main page here, okay? And for all of you guys that are new and want to participate in our giveaway, if you guys have purchased the indicators or any of STP products before, you can go to swingtradepros.com under account, create an account or use your current account, and then once you're logged in, you can go to any of our products, okay, any of the products, and leave a review, okay? So you would click on, let's just say you wanted to give a review for the real-time indicators. What you would do is you'd click on view product and then click reviews, and you can leave a nice review for us here. All right, so to participate in the giveaway, we ask you guys to please leave a review on the website, and I will be selecting a random review in the next stream. All right. All right, so let's get to some of the Bitcoin action here. As you guys can see, the longer term time scale here, we obviously had this nice breakout here back in August, July, and we've now broken the all-time highs and are on our way to our first fib extension up here around 33,000 US dollars. You know, give or take. It's not going to be exact. Just figure between 30 and 33,000. That 1272 fib extension area. I suspect that we will probably get close to that before then pulling back. All right, and obviously we may not do this entire measured move right away. We might do something like, we get to the 1272 fib extension and then have a sharp pullback back down to that 19K range, and then maybe consolidate again before another leg up. Something along those lines, okay? See what else we got going on here in terms of music. Thoughts on gold futures? Yeah, we can take a look at those here in a second. I wanted to also take a look at S&P mini futures real quick. We can look at the gold futures here in a second. I just want to look at the S&P. So these kind of opened up. So that's good for the daily here. All right, so this looks actually pretty good, I would say. We're continuing to make these higher lows. We're holding this trend line up here, and we got this higher low happening here on the RSI, right? A low and then a higher low. But this wick here was pretty insane on the S&P mini futures. Yeah, interesting development here on the S&P. We'll take a look at the gold futures here right now. Yeah, gold looking pretty good actually as well. A nice falling structure here. Looks like maybe the beginnings of a inverse head and shoulders pattern in development, or maybe even just a falling channel sorts that we're still in right now. Looks like a falling channel on the daily here. Okay. You know, so gold looking pretty bullish, right? Got a cross above the zero mark here on the MACD, starting to create positive momentum again. This is looking pretty good, I would say. Well, for gold, you know, towards the middle of the range here on the bands. Buy sell zone indicator indicating reversal, the upside. Well, daily coming in for reversal on HA candles. Yeah. This is looking pretty good, guys, for gold, I'd say. You guys are just joining. And you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, click the little bell. You get all of our updates here at Swing Trade Pros. And if you guys are enjoying the content so far, make sure you guys smash up that like button. That really does help the content get blasted everywhere on YouTube. So I would appreciate that. Let's go through some cryptos that have been on the run. ETH definitely making moves here today. A new daily open here for Ethereum. All right, we ended the day on a nice bullish engulfing candle, and looking left, there really isn't too much resistance here as well. Just some wicks back here from 2018 to get above. All right. Yeah, we can take a look at Hex. Right, Jesus. I can take a look at Hex. Yeah, take a look at it right now. Actually, do it. Ex-US dollar, right? Yep. This looks familiar. Looks like I had definitely charted this before. Can you guys hear the music? Is it loud at all? Does it need to be bumped up a little bit? I can barely hear it myself. Right. I'll take a look at Litecoin here. Yep, sure. So this looks like parabolic stuff, right? Already happening again on this asset. Bones, what's up, buddy? Okay, so Hex. Lots of accumulation happening, right? You guys can see that nice curvature happening, that parabola looking structure that it's in right now. It's respecting this parabola right now. Looks like it's on its way back to the highs, right? And we can clearly see that and being indicated here by the MACD with a nice cross up on the daily, back into this positive momentum territory. The bulls have control of this asset right now, and we could expect you could expect some higher prices out of this asset. Now, it's not in any particular pattern. It did make a nice little double bottom happening down here, right? And one could argue that the size of this double bottom was broken at the neckline here around this 72% area, I guess you could say. So let me just go over, look at the candles here. Actually something close to this area here, 51%. But I might have already done this move, or is in the midst of doing this move. Yeah, so it looks like it's now exceeding this move, okay? Or it touched up to it and pulled back a little bit, right? And so you could just keep this horizontal line here, right? And basically once you trade out of this range again, you can break out this entire measured move of this structure here. And that's how you would plot that, right? We'll take a look at Litecoin here. Litecoin has been doing some crazy things. I had definitely called this out a long time ago. As you guys can see, it's still holding this nice parabolic structure here that I had called out back here around 40 or 50 bucks, you know, a month ago. So kudos to those people that took action on that call out. And here we are with Litecoin doing some nice things here. Okay. Getting real close now to this weekly resistance point. I do suspect maybe a bit of a pullback back here, as it has gone completely parabolic. So I think we get up to this area here, we could easily pull back and come back down to this $90 to $100 area. Thank you, sir. Yes, I did. Appreciate that. All right. But once we get up to this resistance area, we could easily pull back down to the previous support areas down here around this $90 to $100 range. 20-30% pullbacks are good, and I think that's normal. We're going to see those types of pullbacks now going forward, especially Bitcoin getting close to that 1272 fib extension area. We're about ready for a nice little rug pullback on Bitcoin. But that'll probably result in altcoins also taking a nice little dive. But be ready for that, guys. Yeah, it's been nice watching these assets just climb in value, but be ready to take some profits and rebuy on the dips. Okay. ADA. Let's take a look at ADA. That's a good one. All right, ADA. ADA still hasn't really shown its true colors yet, I believe. Like, I think it's still nice accumulation happening here. I know I have a lot of stuff going on this chart. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just clean this up for y'all. But basically what I'm seeing here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern on this asset. It's slanted to the upside, if you guys see that, right? The left shoulder here, head, and right shoulder, right? And what it's trying to do here is trying to break this horizontal, or this slanted neckline. Now, like here, I can draw it this way. You guys will definitely be able to see it better if I do it like this. If you guys can't already see it, I apologize about that. But for those of you trying to draw this same pattern on your charts at home, I think this will help you. This didn't come in exactly. Something along these lines where it's it's basically just looking like that, right? So we take the bottom of the head and exactly plot it above the measured move of the horizontal or the slanted line, right? So putting us 673%, basically putting us back at the all-time highs. Okay. Now this pattern, how long has it been in development? Well, let's take a look. So it's been in development now since 840 days. So I'm going to say for this total pattern to complete will probably take about half the amount of days. So we're looking at about, what is that, 420 days, guys? So that's like almost a year. It'll probably take about a year for this asset to get back to its previous all-time highs at the $1.30 area. All right, and it may not do this whole measured move. It may only do about half the move. But keep that in mind. We might only get to this 54-cent area in the next 6 months to a year, unless there's some crazy parabolic growth that happens within those 6 months, which is very likely in this market. So just be on the lookout for ADA. This asset's still very, very undervalued from what it's fundamentally doing, from what I understand. So don't forget about this one. I think this one's going to do some crazy things. It hasn't even done a 50% retrace just yet. Still at a 50% off. Okay, a little bit more. See what other songs we got going on here. All right, let's take a look at Link. I know everyone's been dying to look at Link, so we'll take a look at it. Now, I had this plotted a while ago. It needs to be redrawn, but it's still holding within this parameter. It's interesting. Daily BTC chart. Yeah, we went through it, and Bitcoin is rallying right now. Definitely rallying, for sure. Yeah, we'll take a look at ZIL here in a second. So Chainlink putting in this crazy looking wick, okay, on the other day when we had that bit of a pullback. Yeah, Link is doing weird things, for sure. But this daily put in a double bottom, man. I mean, look how... like tweezer, almost tweezer double bottom here on Link, okay? And we are showing, you know, a higher low and a lower low, but lower levels of negative momentum here. There is a divergence on the MACD. You know, bullish divergence happening here, being shown. You know, we have a low and a lower low down here, okay, but higher levels of negative momentum, right? So this is a nice bullish divergence here on Link. Definitely be aware of that. I think this can definitely get us towards the top of this range again, around this 1350 area. If not, actually a full-on breakout of this range, putting us back to the 1575 area. And if we break that, well, we are in a major breakout. Looking at about a 370% measured move out of this pennant, or ascending triangle, whatever you want to call this. This is a pennant ascending triangle structure that has been in development now since August. Lots of things happening here for Chainlink. It looks pretty promising on the oscillator right now. And if Bitcoin remains bullish, then well, all these other assets are definitely going to remain in their trends for sure. We're gonna look at Zilliqa. Let's take a look at that. Not really too familiar on the. Oh, what do you know, man? I hit all three of these big profits and then some, or at least two of them. I don't know when I drew this, but it's down parabolic, guys. This asset's doing pretty well. Looks like. See if we got another chart of it. Ah, here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Look when this was drawn, man. I don't know when this was drawn, but nice downsloping structure. Broke out of it. Kind of downslope consolidated again and then went completely parabolic on this asset. Very nice. 786 fib extension to the T right now, guys. And this looks very interesting as well. Look at this. Is this a scuffed inverse head and shoulders pattern? Well, it does look indeed like that. It does look indeed like that. So ETH definitely looks like it's on the move right now. Let's pull it up real quick. Yep, we just broke the wick from yesterday's yesterday's close. And, well, the next fib up here is around that $755 area for Ethereum. Bitcoin looks like it's also on the move as well, 26.6. But I think altcoins are definitely going to be taking the show this week, and specifically Ethereum. We're going to take a look at ETH-BTC real quick just to see what's happening with Ethereum and the Bitcoin pairing right now. Nice reversal happening here. Basically came right down to the heart line, wicked right off of it, and a nice spring right off that heart line support for Ethereum. ETH trades 800 yesterday. What does that mean? Anyways, I don't think ETH traded 800 yesterday. So this 3-day actually is going to negate these wicks down here and hold this trend line here. Daily putting in a tweezer bottom here at 0.024, which is right at this wick down here. So nice reversal here for ETH-BTC. Be on the lookout for. Okay, we are flashing these buy signals again on the daily time scale. And I want to thank the 16 people right now. There are 17 people that are tuned in right now. Really do appreciate all your guys' support here. And make sure you guys smash that like button up if you guys like the content here. If the technical analysis that I've been providing you guys for the last few months or over the last year has helped you in any way, I would appreciate if you guys would leave a comment down at the bottom of this video after the stream here tonight to show your guys' support. Really would appreciate that. Okay, let's look at the DXY real quick to see what's happening there. And yeah, we are flashing buy signals here as well. The daily is showing some regular bullish divergence stuff. However, fundamentals on the dollar are really not good, so I'm not really too concerned about what the dollar is doing. It does look like it will continue lower. Right now, the weekly is showing some divergence, some bullish divergence. So maybe this week we will see the stock markets potentially pull back. We'll see if this divergence actually plays out, and if Bitcoin gets to that, that close to that 30K area, we could probably see the same thing from Bitcoin. We could see a potential pullback at that area. Swing by USDT. Let's take a look at it. Never heard of that asset. Swing by on Poloniex. Nice. All right, let's take a look at this. This looks like a new asset. Not really too much chart data here, man. I can't really do too much with this, to be honest. But let's see what we can do for you. So the 4 hour is in a nice squeeze right now. So we're going to ignore the nonsense from it being incepted into the exchange. Obviously there was some selling. So basically what we're seeing here right now is a series of higher lows happening and some flagging happening here. We have this trend line. It's definitely being supported by right now. There really isn't too much chart data on this at this present moment. However, right now I will say this: it is definitely in a bull flag, and it is definitely consolidating looks like pretty healthily. So this could be a potential, pennant here that it could break out of. This 4 hour showing this nice divergence here on the 4 hour. Okay. Looks pretty good actually on the shorter time scales. Again, the shorter time scale with that VWAP on. Yeah, it's below the VWAP on the hourly. This could be an area where you might want to take a long, okay? In the green band areas for sure. What's the name of the song? Which song, sir? The last one I was just playing? Was it this one? I don't know which song you're referencing. I can. This song is it's by Buddha, Buddha, and the name of the song is Context, and it's Context.
Can you feel me?
So yeah, this asset looks pretty good. It's a nice little flag. Looks like we might have some sort of double bottoming happening here on the hourly. So this looks maybe good for a potential long, Ivo. So definitely check that out. All right. We're gonna look at XLM. All right. Let's take a look at XLM for you guys. Look at the US dollar pairing on XLM. Information we have on XLM here too. Yeah, nice falling wedge. Wow, yeah. And we got to the measured move of the wedge. Okay, 50% retrace area. I do suspect that we get a bit of a pullback here. And that's exactly what we're getting. We're getting that pullback right now. Let's see if we are in an area of value or potential low. And we're starting to make higher lows again. We have a low and a higher low being made on the 4 hour. The hourly is also seemingly that way, right, where we have this low and higher low happening. A nice downsloping consolidation here for XLM. This is inherently a bullish consolidation, right? We have a nice little bull flag we have here with a nice downsloping consolidation, and this is in a good spot for sure, potentially for a nice long opportunity. We have this bottom here and a partial decline, leading to a double bottom here on the hourly, which looks like this could definitely see some higher prices soon. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for XLM. Moving probably towards the top of the pennant, or excuse me, the flag here. Okay. $17.5% potential measured move to the top of this neckline here on 16.6 cents. Hope that's helpful, London Bobby. Let's see. Litecoin, yeah, definitely doing things. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and tick that little bell to get all the updates here at Swing Trade Pros. If you guys want to participate in our $50 Amazon giveaway, make sure you guys head on over to our website, swingtradepros.com. Make sure you make an account. All right. And if you guys already have an account, that's great. Yes, I'll take a look at Unibreak here in a second. If you guys haven't made an account, make sure you do so. And go to our shop. Click on any of the products we have. The real-time trading indicators, the option alerts, or the SARbot script and setup, and you can click on view products and leave a nice review for us to be eligible in participating in our $50 Amazon giveaway. Make sure you guys do that. I will be picking a winner next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on the live stream. Yeah, Morpheus Network is something that we should be looking at for sure. You can see that this is nice accumulation happening here on Morpheus. All right. Coming up to that 1272 pip extension as we speak on the weekly here. Looking at about a $2. Looking at about a $2. 1414. $1.20 to $2 in this range here for Morpheus. Look at Nano. Look at UBT. So UBT and a nice flag on the daily here. Nice consolidation happening here as well on the daily. Still holding these higher lows and making more higher lows up here, making this sort of this cup pattern. Okay. Is there any idea why we have this huge jump on BTC? Is it because the break? I don't know if this is sustainable. Well, Esteban, we did break the previous all-time highs recently, and yes, this is a major breakout. Okay. So UBT, if we were to put a horizontal up here at the top, you know, you could see and argue that this is a ascending triangle or a bull flag. And I'll look at Nano here real quick. Nano USD.
Y'all ready for this?
So Nano, you can see the accumulation happening and this cup pattern forming on the daily. This asset looks like it's pretty much found its bottom at this point. So you have this potential inverse head and shoulders pattern that could play out. And we could get to this top of this neckline here around $2. In time. In time. All right. You guys have any other stocks or any other cryptos you guys would like me to look at this evening? Hello, hello. Do you guys have any other assets for me this evening? I am being paged. AMD, TTD. Take a look at AMD. Alright, so AMD looks like it broke out of this falling wedge structure already, and basically did the whole move, right? 22% measured move. Just came a little shy of it. So pulling back here, I would suspect, well, this is interesting that it's, starting to make this rounded bottom action here on the 4 hour. Go to the hourly real quick. But usually these upsloping consolidations aren't necessarily healthy, and we could see it pull back some. It looks like it might want to do that. It is below zero here on the MACD, so we are showing this this triple or this quadruple bearish divergence here on the hourly time scale. Again, this is the hourly time scale. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour looks actually a lot better than the hourly. For the 4 hour, we have a low and a roughly around the same low. Or it's a low and a higher low with higher levels of negative momentum, so no real divergence there. But you are leaning on the negative momentum, okay? But the shorter time scales look like they could come down some. So it's tough to really, conjecture where this is going to go tomorrow, but you are at a critical support area here, and you are showing some signs of rounding action. You guys can see that. You guys see the rounding happening here. So it could lead to some sideways trading tomorrow. Maybe to round out this bottom first, and then maybe make higher prices. Okay, it's going to really depend on what the markets do this week. Right, and again, it's a holiday week with New Year's this week, so I want to wish all of you guys a happy New Year here. We'll catch you guys, next Sunday in the new year. AMD looks okay. Doesn't look like it's in any serious pattern right this moment. Like I said, it is towards the bottom of this upsloping trend line. It could use this area to respect as a support. See if it does that. If it does do that, it can consolidate up here and make these higher lows up here, then I would suggest, or not suggest, I would say that it's possible that we get a move up. Okay. We'll look at TTD. trade desk. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Wow, this is a nice, nice looking chart. This nice parabolic growth happening on this asset. Like you can't even chart it. It's like that crazy. Thanks, Esteban. Appreciate that. Great, man. Hang in there with that XLM. Should be good. Alright, so here you are on TTD. Coming to a critical spot here on the daily, whereby you could see us run into this parabola looking structure. Okay. Could trade sideways here until we get to the parabola before a nice continued move up. As the market just continues to remain irrational and do whatever it wants, and the Fed just keeps on printing cash. The hourly doesn't look too good, actually. The shorter term timescales look like we might move down a bit in this little range. See if you can hold this 923 area. That was a previous low. You can hold that, make a nice, maybe make a nice little double bottom there before trying to make higher prices again, and come back down and do the same thing. So something like that. We did get a bit of a sell-off here when we got towards the top of this band, and obviously we're starting to make this curve like structure, which usually means you're going to roll over maybe into the parabola or something. Okay. Something like that. Kind of like what it did here. Right into the parabola and then big move up. All right, you guys have anything else for me this evening? I got Morpheus, I got Nano, I got AMD, I got TTD, XLM covered. SXP on Binance, sure. You want the BTC pairing? Interesting. Okay. Asset's destroyed, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I would not recommend trading this. I would not recommend trading any BTC pairs, guys. All right. Stick to the dollar pairings. Anyways, there could be a cipher pattern on this for sure. Close. You're flashing buy signals. You're not. Problem is, you're not really showing that divergence that I'd like to see on the cipher. I guess the 4 hour is showing it a bit. So there's that. If this is the bottom, then you're looking at targets like this. All right. I personally don't trade Bitcoin pairings anymore. But yeah, pretty close to that 1272 fib extension from swing low to swing high on this asset. This could be the bottom. This could be the bottom. you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button up. Tick the little bell to get all the updates here at Swing Trade Pros. And if you guys are enjoying the content here tonight, make sure you guys smash up that like button. We really do appreciate all your support here on the channel. So this isn't perfect, right? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. 61.8%. The only thing is the C wave here is a little much for what I like, but could be good. Could be good. Yeah, man, just set a stop, I guess. Really easy trade setup here, I guess, right? So it would be something like, you know, like say your stop a little deep on this, I'd say, and your risk to reward factor close to the 3-to-1 ratio, right, on this longer term swing, something like that. All right, CryptoSan, hopefully that's helpful. We're looking at Algorand real quick. So Algorand looking actually pretty good here, holding these lows, these lows from December, right? You know, holding this range pretty good right now. Here. Looking at about a 30% range on Algorand once it's broken, the upside. Back on up to about this 48-cent area. And this could also be construed and seen as another inverse head and shoulders pattern. What instrument are you using for the wedges? I'm actually drawing these wedges, okay, myself. But we do actually have, if you're a part of the STP alert pack or STP indicator package, we do actually have an indicator here that will draw them for you. It is called the Auto Trendline Indicator. Can't pull it up right now, but let me just take something off. Show you how that operates. So the Auto Trendline Indicator kind of draws them for you, as you can see here. I do have a bit on my screen, so maybe can't really see them, but you can see that once Algorand here breaks this this red trend line to the upside, obviously this is the nice wedge structure here that we're looking at. If we were going to like a longer time scale, it may be shown a bit differently. Yeah, there it is. So you can see that this wedge is valid right on a longer time scale. At the Holes moving average, you know, turned green here, so it's holding on the Holes moving average on the 3-day chart. And you can see that it broke the wedge already on the 3-day out, so it's now using this green line here as a support. Now this indicator is pretty helpful if you don't like to draw things on your charts, but yeah, you should check them out for sure. And all the indicators here, aside from the SAR SMA limiter indicator, is included in the package, which is, I believe, is $57 a month. You guys can check those out on our website here, swingtradepros.com, if you're new. And like I said before, if you guys are interested in checking out the indicators, check out our website, swingtradepros.com. And also to participate in our $50 Amazon gift card, you can create your own account here on the account page, and then go to any of the view products and leave a nice review for us. And you will be we will be randomly selecting a winner next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on the stream. All right, guys. Forget what indicator I had up here. I had the support resistance. So I typically like to use the support and resistance indicator. As you guys can see here, it's these green and red lines that come in. And I like to use the RSI bands, which also give nice inclination as to where we are in the range. If you're obviously we're closer to the bottom of the green band area, you'd like to be buying in these ranges, and towards the top of the red band areas, you could be looking to take profits or to be selling the assets up here. And that's typically what happens if you were to bought back here in March. Obviously, this is obviously the easiest thing to see, but let's just say you bought somewhere here in November on this asset, and it got towards the top of this red band area here. You were pretty close to the top of the red bands, right? The one band before the actual red part of the band. You would have got some nice profit on this trade as well, from 23 cents to 42 cents, about a 50% move for you there. And right now, this asset's just kind of range bound. So once it breaks this 36.5 cent area, I do suspect about a 30% measured move, but it could consolidate here for a little bit. All right. You guys have any other assets for me this evening? Again, I want to thank all you guys that are joining me here tonight on the stream. We really do appreciate that. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, and hopefully have a wonderful New Year's. I'm going to leave the Discord link here in the chat, so you guys can join the Discord if you guys are new to the channel here. So what you do is you click that link, and you'll be able to join our Discord community. You can then proceed to ask any of the STP team or moderators any questions you have about the products. If you guys have any direct questions, feel free to message myself, Mr. Know-It-All, Ninja Trader, and STP Todd for any questions. You want the playlist too? Sure. Actually, I can't post that on here, but feel free to message me directly on Discord, and I can definitely give you the rundown on all the songs, okay? So yeah, we'll look at NIO here real quick. So NIO is sitting towards the top of the red band area here. Wouldn't be a bad place to take a short position if I had to say, because look, I mean, we're at the top of the red band. Yes, it's been on top of the red band for quite some time. It could be, once you break these lows, okay, this 39.18 area, that could be an area to take a short, because, once we break these lows here, it could easily see lower prices. There's not too much support below it, and that would be a nice short opportunity if we were to get it. All right, 40% measured move on down through this range would put us right back to these support levels around $22. All right. We did confirm a sell signal here on Friday on this asset. With these lower highs being made, right, a high and a lower high, most likely we'll come back down to test these lows before confirming a breakdown. All right, guys. Thank you guys again for joining the stream tonight. Make sure you guys leave a like. If you guys haven't done so already and you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and tick the little bell. If you guys are interested in participating in our $50 Amazon giveaway, make sure you guys head on over to our swingtradepros.com website. Make sure you sign up an account and leave a nice review for any of the products you can view. And I forgot to mention our SAR limited indicator here. This is a special indicator that we do run on our crypto bots right now. I do have it loaded here on our chart, and this indicator is $300 a month or $297 a month. You guys can check it out on our website, and definitely check out our Discord for all the social proof you guys need to understand and believe why we are charging this much for this indicator. And this is something special, guys. We have folks in the chat or folks in the channel that are earning anywhere from 2 to 6% on the crypto bots right now. So make sure you guys check that out. And we'll catch you guys next Sunday, 7 p.m. for our live stream and our $50 Amazon giveaway. So thank you guys so much for joining the stream again. We'll see you guys next week.